What's good, guys? You already know what it is. It's your boy the 12th man giving you guys another gameplay commentary, and today I'm going to give you guys my first impressions on Advanced Warfare's multiplayer. And let them know on the gameplay, you'll be seeing two TDM games. In the first game, I'm on the map Comeback with the HBRA-3 assault rifle, probably my favorite assault rifle in the game. Then the second one, I'm on the map Defender using the AK-12, probably my second favorite assault rifle. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, and I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. So before I talk about both the negative and positive things about this game, I just want to say this right now. As of right now, personally, I think Advanced Warfare is a pretty good game. It's decent, it's fun to play. I personally think this game is better than both COD Ghost and Black Ops 2 so far. Hopefully that will continue in the long run. There are some things that are holding this game back from reaching its full potential. But before I get into that, let me talk about the positive things about this game. So let me talk about the exosuits. Now, this was something that I was pretty skeptical about at first, because if you haven't played games like Titanfall and Destiny, where people are just flying around shooting at each other, personally, I was kind of skeptical about it, because in Destiny there were times where I end up in these crazy gunfights with people flying all over the place, and it was very hard to know where they were, and I'll end up getting shot in the back, and that junk would be very annoying. However, with all the multiplayer games that I have played this week, I have to say that Sledgehammer kind of proved me wrong with this one, because out of all the multiplayer games I have played, I rarely end up in those crazy gunfights where people are flying around all over the place, and I personally thought those gunfights would be worse in Advanced Warfare due to the fact that it's a faster game. But to be honest, I like the exosuits. I think those are the #1 things that make this game pretty fun. I mean, the flying around, the jumping, and the sliding. You can easily get away. Like, say if someone's shooting at you and they're getting ready to kill you, you can either jump, dash, or slide or wherever to get out of the way, and you won't be killed. So I have to tip my hat to Sledgehammer on this one. I think that they executed the exosuits perfectly in this game, and I personally think that the exosuits are what make this game a pretty enjoyable one so far. Now, some of you guys are probably going to disagree with me when I'm talking about this, but I'm going to talk a little bit about quickscoping. Personally, out of all the games I have played so far, I personally think quickscoping isn't that big of an issue in this game right now. Now, don't get me wrong, quickscoping is in the game. However, the only time you'll most likely see a quickscoper is if they're like on the rooftops just camping up there, just looking around trying to snipe somebody. But it's not like the Black Ops 2 quickscopers. You'll never see someone run around jumping and dashing around trying to quickscope people, because I've seen it once. I seen it in this one game where this one guy was running around trying to quickscope people, and I was completely destroying this guy. I mean, due to all the movements and all the jumping and dashing. If you're one of those quickscopers who think that this game is going to be like Black Ops 2 and maybe even Ghost, where you can run around and use a sniper just like you can use a AR or a SMG, then you're quite mistaken, because the only way you're really gonna quickscope is if you camp somewhere, and I'm gonna get into that in a few minutes. But yeah, quickscoping is really not that big of an issue in this game so far. Maybe once more people get on the game, maybe it will come up later on, but as of right now, it's really not that big of a deal. Another positive thing I like to say about this game is the fact that the assault rifles are beast, bruh. I mean, all of them, all of these guns, the AK-12, the HBRA-3, the IMR, the BAL-27, whatever that gun is called, all of those guns are beast. I mean, this game is AR dominated. It is, I mean, all the guns are good. I seriously hope they don't release a nerf for all the assault rifles, but yeah, I'm really enjoying assault rifles in this game so far. So those are all the positives about Advanced Warfare's multiplayer that I have seen. I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking to yourself, oh crap, that's not a lot of positives, this game must really suck. But to be honest, there's not a lot of negative things in this game either. There's only 4 things that I really want to talk about, so let's go ahead and talk about the negative things. Now, the first negative thing that I'm going to address about this game, and this is probably not a big of an issue to some of you guys, but personally, I think Sledgehammer needs to buff the SMGs, because a lot of people who use SMGs in Advanced Warfare are going to get dominated, because they're really not that good, with the exception of 2. I really can't think of their names right now. really the SMG class is pretty weak. Now the second negative thing that I want to address about Advanced Warfare's multiplayer are the score streaks. Now there are two reasons why I do not like the score streaks in this game. The first reason that I really don't care much for the score streaks in this game is because they take forever to get. Now in this game, not only do you get the score streak itself, but you can also upgrade it to do other things. However, there are these videos on YouTube with people who are having trouble trying to get a UAV, because normally a UAV you would have to get a streak of about 400 points, but if you upgrade it, you probably can't even get a UAV until like a score of 700 or a score of 800. I mean, it can get that high. And really the only time where you can get your streaks are in TDM, because they really changed up the whole game's point scoring system, especially in games like Domination and Kill Confirm. So yeah, score streaks are really hard to get in this game. And another thing about the score streaks, they're really not that good. I mean, personally, I think they need to be upgraded, because some of them to me really aren't that good. The only ones that I really care for are, of course, the UAV, but you also have the missile strike, and even the Vulcan is somewhat okay, and maybe even the Wave Bird. But I mean, most of them, they really aren't that good. I personally think that they need to upgrade those score streaks, because some of them really haven't been doing much for me. The next negative thing that I'm going to address about Advanced Warfare is camping. Now camping is basically in every COD game, but depending on the lobby that you get on in Advanced Warfare, you're gonna have a pretty awful time if the people that you're playing against in that lobby are camping like crazy. Now the maps in this game are probably just as big as Ghost, however that's not really that big of a deal considering the fact that we now have the exosuits where you can now jump at really high heights and dash and do all the other good stuff. However, the thing is that due to the fact that you can jump really high with the exosuits, there are people with snipers or assault rifles who will jump up to rooftops and just sit there and just look around the whole map and just start shooting at people. And this is kind of annoying. It can be somewhat avoidable depending on the lobby that you get in, and it also depends on the game mode. For an example, it most likely will happen on TDM, because that's basically where you can get your streaks at. A lot of people will probably camp to get their score streaks or whatever. But here's the thing about camping that I want to address. We now have exosuits where you can run around, jump, and dash. This is a game that caters to rushers. Why are there people still camping? Why are you sitting in a corner or standing on top of a rooftop just trying to kill people? Run around, have fun, do something. What's the point of playing video games if you're just gonna stand there on top of a rooftop or stand in the corner the whole game just trying to kill people, trying to build up streaks? I don't know, it's stupid. I went off on a little tangent right there, but yeah, camping is somewhat of an issue in this game. I mean, it depends on the lobby, but yeah, when people camp, it's pretty bad. So yeah, watch out for that. And the last thing I want to address, and I'm pretty sure everyone can agree with me on this, for the first week of Advanced Warfare, the connections have been really bad. I have only been on two, that's right, 2 4-bar lobbies throughout my whole time with this game. The lag has been crazy. I mean, people are lagging everywhere. All of my negative games were all because of the connection. The majority of my kills were from lag. I mean, the connections were really bad. This is a big issue right now, but hopefully Sledgehammer knows about this and eventually they will take action and try to fix this, because the connections right now are really bad. I mean, it's the first week and Sledgehammer will most likely take care of this, and yeah, hopefully they do it fast. So that's basically it with this. Those are my first impressions on Advanced Warfare. Personally, I think this game has the potential to be probably one of the best CODs in a while. However, there are some things that are holding it back. So if you are planning to get this game, make sure you get this game with an open mind. Don't think about Ghost, don't think about Black Ops 2. Just buy the game with an open mind. And I'm not saying buy the game or rent the game, but I mean, it depends on you. I mean, this is just my experience with the game, and hopefully this will help you make a decision on whether or not you want to buy the game or not if you don't own the game and you're watching this video. So yeah, that's basically it with this one. I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, hit that like button. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about Advanced Warfare so far. Subscribe if you haven't already, and that's about it. I'll catch you guys in the flip. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Squad, that was textbook. You don't know how hard it is to do, bro.